Emergency Gear, CVS 2, Third Strike, Street Fighter 3, Alpha 3, I mean, the Street Fighter Anniversary Collection, so please, guys, just come out. But right now, we're going to go to RoverRuckus versus ZT, and, of course, you know, RoverRuckus has a win streak over ZT right now, so how can ZT adjust and to win this match?
I think the really big tool is ZT to get those left-right mix-ups, get started with them and continue them, never allowing RoverRuckus any amount of breathing room, because RoverRuckus lives on his basics and lives in his neutral. Oh, there's a dust right there, and that's absolutely not what ZT is looking for right now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, once Kai rushes you down, I mean, on paper, this matchup is kind of in Kai's favor. I say it's a slight advantage, but that's just my opinion. But like I said, RoverRuckus is really good at knocking you down, creating mix-ups, making you block a lot, and then he hits you and capitalizes on a lot of counter hit setups. But ZT right now doesn't even care about any of that. He's just going in. Like you said, he's allowing the rush down that ZT is doing right now to just kill him. And that's good.
There was a dizzy, but it looks like ZT didn't notice it. And he just allowed RoverRuckus basically to be alive off of that dizzy right there. And that's not, but he picks it back up. That's good. ZT just gives him a round right back. That's and that's really good play by him. Not allowing that first match to get to his get to the momentum at all.
Very true, and that's a good thing about a lot of top players at a high skill level. You can't let the first match dictate how your match of the outcome is going to be. You have to stay calm, stay positive, and keep playing your game. RoverRuckus going for a stun dipper right now for a knockdown. ZT with a good block, a great instant blocking.
Really good patience by RoverRuckus on those side switch stomps. It was it, and like he did it twice, and I know I would have messed up when those were coming out.
That was a nice forward kick. Wow, and ZT capitalizing over his forward R/slash, the long old man kick. He allowed himself to recognize that he got a counter hit, and he kept the combo going. RoverRuckus was like, man, that was really corny. That was so weird. But ZT, very good. Very good confirms.
ZT, that's probably another big thing about being in like a grand finals is knowing your hit confirms. If you get a counter hit, you have to know exactly what you can do from that situation.
Very true, and that comes with a lot of experience of coming out to a lot of tournaments and a lot of events.
Some good blocking being done by ZT, but just not enough to catch those high-low mix-ups right there. Gets the jump out, and that's gonna be a lot of damage right there for ZT, just shoving RoverRuckus right back into that corner.
RoverRuckus not bursting whatsoever.
Looks like RoverRuckus is trying to maintain that burst for the second round, if anything, because he knows that he can win the attrition game against ZT, since ZT has to win 6 and Rover only has to win 3.
Oh, that's very true. That's very true. ZT has to win 6 games. RoverRuckus has to win 3. So I'm assuming that RoverRuckus realized, you know what, I can make a few mistakes. 6 games.
Rover's going to try and space out these games. It looks like he's going to try and give ZT a little bit of room to start learning the current strategy that ZT has, and then reel right back on him. As we can see, he's just keeping control on ZT.
Very true. RoverRuckus right now being very dominant with the split CL mix-ups. That was very good. He caught ZT trying to jump out of the corner. That move is called forward hard slash. It extends Kai sword. He gets 2 hits. They able to capitalize on cool combos. ZT not phased by it whatsoever. He's just rushing down, going in.
Really good damage being put down by RoverRuckus right now, ensuring that he has the momentum and the initiative on every hit. Already, just these two are just throwing blows back and forth. They are playing as if they know 3 steps ahead of each other, showing the amount of time that these two have played against each other.
Very true. RoverRuckus being really good at creating a lot of that neutral. He is really protecting a lot of his space. And that split CL, charge stun edge in the split CL is such a bother for Slayer. It's so hard for him to get in once Kai is keeping him out. It's so hard, especially when Kai has tension. It's probably one of the hardest things to do as being a Slayer player. I'm not a Slayer player, I'm a Kai player, but I'm just saying I can see the pain that ZT has right now of trying to find ways to just get in.
And there was a jump-in mix-up right there, and that was huge for RoverRuckus right now, just ensuring ZT can't even get started right now. There is just nothing going right now, and for ZT, he is not finding any purchase with any of his mix-ups right now.
Very true. RoverRuckus is not being afraid to just take the fight to him, which is actually pretty good. That's what he's supposed to do. He's not really... Oh, that was ZT's chance. Oh, and he catches him with...
that is a second perfect, my friend.
Yeah, it's rough getting caught with a perfect on stream, but I mean, you know, maybe that'll give ZT the fuel he needs to get angry so he can win.
RoverRuckus having bursting out of there, just saving it, not even having to even touch it in the first round, but bursting out early just makes sure that he doesn't take too much damage early on in his rounds.
Oh, random uppercut by RoverRuckus. Oh, nice. Nice confirms. DT right now really just getting in there, staying in there, allowing his offense to just continue to flow. But he allows RoverRuckus to escape. RoverRuckus right now capitalizing on ZT's mistake. What's the mix-up? DT right now, nice instant blocks, nice walk-up throw by RoverRuckus. Nice empty jump low. Ooh, what's the mix-up? Oh, and he does that burst. Super. Is that going to work? And ZT able to do super on the charge stun edge, and that is one of the things most people don't know is that when Kai knocks you down, he doesn't have tension. He does charge stun edge and the split CL. He actually is vulnerable if you have a super that can go through the gradients.
ZT understood how much damage he needed to do at that point in time and had to get right back into this match. He knew that he was getting pushed around a little bit too much.
So RoverRuckus is bursting out of that combo. He says, I want none of that. Once again, split CL into knockdown again. Nice block by ZT.
RoverRuckus is fishing for ZT to make a move.
He's definitely looking for ZT to make a mistake. Right there, ZT made a mistake. And ZT going for a blitz. Oh, nice block by ZT. And ZT has a burst. Oh, and he gets caught by the Holy Cross.
That's gonna be a second round for RoverRuckus right there.
Yeah, RoverRuckus takes all he needs is one more win, and he will win this tournament. He will win the Evo Xanadu Weekly.
You know, I do have to say though, RoverRuckus is showing out in these past 3 matches that he's been in the importance of getting very good grabs in all 3 of his matches right now. All 2, excuse me. He has been showing why grabbing is such an important tool to be able to utilize within this game. In both his matches against Venom and in his match against Slayer, he has had some really fantastic either walk-up grabs or just empty hop grabs.
Very true. But ZT being no slouch himself, he's actually got a lot of grabs on RoverRuckus, and it's been a lot of backdash cancels in the throws. There's been a lot of good throw mix-ups by ZT also, so he's no slouch in the throws either. Okay, RoverRuckus right now got the knockdown. What's the mix-up? And the ZT dead angle's out, but RoverRuckus being very aware of the situation, and he was able to block the dead angle and punish. This can be match point for RoverRuckus right now, but can ZT stay in the game? Can he find a way to come in?
ZT is going to have to stop this steamroller that is Rover.
Very true.
And already, just ZT is just RoverRuckus is just never allowing ZT to get any purchase with any of his combos.
Very true. And the thing about RoverRuckus, he's very good at playing the neutral. He's also good at blocking, and he's also good at creating situations to make you feel uncomfortable. But right now, ZT says, you know what? I don't care about any of that. I'm just going to rush you down, find a way to get in there, and stay in there.
And here comes that long-range pressure that RoverRuckus can start putting out. And right now, this is the most dangerous situation that Rover could have asked for.
Wow.
Gets caught by that. Gets caught by the dash.
DT clutching it out, which is good. He was able to take it. RoverRuckus with a sweep.
ZT saying he's not done yet.
Okay. Oh, another sweep. And a gold burst, but it got blocked.
That may end up being a huge piece of this matchup right now for this third round.
Oh, nice. ZT baiting that uppercut. DT realizes that he has to stay in there, and then RoverRuckus
blocks the burst.
Nice air grab by RoverRuckus.
These two are just on other levels right now.
Oh, and then ZT does a random super, trying to catch the air stun edge, but it didn't work. And then right now, RoverRuckus has ZT on the ropes right now. ZT knocked down. What's the mix-up by RoverRuckus? Is it an empty jump low? Is it an empty jump? throw or is it a instant air dash? Oh, but
Tries
ZT
to
gets out.
catch the dash in with the air cross. That would have been a sad way to lose it right there.
And of course, one of the most classic ways to end it with Kai is low jab, low short, sweep,